We've gotten a chance to talk to Jim about different defensive backs, and he talked about you and what he thinks he's seen of you. In your mind, what do you think you've done this spring, and also just what growth do you think you've made from year one till now?
What I can say is, like this spring, I've been at corner and star, so I've been working like a lot of positions and I've been put in a lot of situations to help the team. So this spring has been okay and very good for me. I can say that. So that's what been going on so far.
So for you, when you think about just kind of your first year and how everything went, for you, what was the biggest takeaway in terms of areas where you thought you did well, and for you, what became those areas where you felt like you needed to improve?
Areas I think that I needed to improve on, like I'll be right there on defense, but the catch will be, they have to make a catch. So I'll say just finishing through the play, because I'll be right there, as you can see. So I'll say just finishing out through the play.
A lot of young guys like yourself were kind of thrown in the fire last year with so many injuries. How beneficial was that time on the field, and was there a point that you kind of started to feel comfortable or more confident out there?
Yeah, I feel everything happens for a reason. So me being out there and thrown into the fire was nothing new to me because I'm so competitive and around everyone else that's competitive with me. So just being out there with those guys, man, it was nothing new. I just knew I had to become a new role, so that's what I done.
You dealt with an injury yourself last year, right?
Yeah.
How much did that complicate it for you?
Coming in, I had plans to come in, try to be a freshman All-American, all the big things going on, but, it hurt me a lot with injuries. So, last year was a really sad situation for me, but, I had to man up and just sit back, take a look back, and just relax and just tell myself that, like I said, everything happens for a reason. So maybe it wasn't my time for me to shine right there. Maybe I had to sit back and really learn through the playbook and not get out there and get embarrassed or exposed. So, like I said, everything happens for a reason, and that's basically it.
You mentioned you want to learn how to finish play through. I guess how do you practice that? How have you worked on that this spring? What are things that you're doing there?
Yeah, working on finishing plays, ball skills, all the individual drills that Coach Kelly has us do, what the DB is doing. So just basically a lot of ball skills.
You mentioned you were close a lot. Is that at least encouraging that you were right there to make plays? Like you weren't super far off? I guess how do you take that? How do you build on it?
How I take that, I can give up like a 5-yard pass. I'd just be mad just because I just don't want nobody to catch the ball on me. So, that's why we've been working really hard on the spring ball, finishing through plays, being a lockdown corner or nickel back that everyone wants me to be in as well. I want to be, to show everyone else what I can do. So.
Do you have a preference on what position you end up playing? Or?
I really don't know. I love playing corner because that's just I love playing corner, but the star position here at Florida State is one of the hardest positions that anyone can play, but people don't really realize that. You blitzing, you covering, you're doing a lot of man under type of deals. I like playing star. I feel versatile, like how Marcus Jordan played, Ty Matthew played at LSU. There's a lot of great guys. Like Jalen Ramsey played it too as well. So you're going to be in a lot of great plays and situations to make plays. So I really don't know yet. It's just whatever Coach Kelly feels like I can be the best in that position and help the team.
You guys want Francois?
How do you kind of handle all the competition at all those positions in the defensive back group? I know there's a lot of guys there, a lot of competition.
Yeah, there's a lot of competition, but you just got to play your part, don't worry about what's going on. That part was probably another big role of me coming in. I was worried about battling with this person, but now you just got to go in, be relaxed, and do what you do.
Are you looking forward to the spring game, and what are you looking for from the defense?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to spring game. I'm looking for the defense, it's flying around, making plays, as well as me making plays so I can solidify a spot for myself for this upcoming fall into the season.
What do you think was the toughest part of the transition from high school to this level?
I say the difference is player personnel. Like, I've been put in a lot of situations and packages. I say that's the difference. And then I know my first game with Ole Miss, the game was very fast, but as the season went on, it started to slow down for me.
Are there any players that you look up to or model your game after, either here or in the NFL or anything?
Yeah, I like a lot of Greg Reed, Ty Matthew. I love those guys. I love how Charles Wilson plays, Deion Sanders. But I'll say, if I had to pick, and I like Marcus Jordan too, but if I had to pick two of them, I'll say Greg Reed and Ty Matthew.
Have you met any of those guys, Greg or LaMarcus, on those guys?
Yeah, I talked to Greg Reed a lot. I talked to LaMarcus Jordan before. I talked to Deion plenty of times from Under Armour. I talked to Ty Matthew to the opening my first year, but I never got a chance to meet Charles Wilson.
some of those guys you mentioned, of course, are all below 6 foot. So I have to ask, I mean, what's it like to be a defensive back that's 5'10" in this era where all we hear about is if you can be 6'2", 6'3", this Richard Sherman build? It's kind of prototypical.
Yeah, it's very frustrating. You know, a lot of GMs and stuff looking at bigger cornerbacks, but that's why every time I want to touch the field, I play bigger than what I am. You know, so I can turn a lot of heads. So I mean, I just don't let that. It used to faze me a lot, especially during high school, you know, and stuff like that. But that's why I chose Florida State, because they had DBs at my size that played and ball, was All-American. So that was another big reason I came here.
One more?